Hello there, Internet. I am your host, J-Man. I will go back to Let's Play Batman Arkham Asylum. Alright. We left off. We finally... Um... Kicked the ass of a lot of... We finally told Harley Quinn to shut the hell up. And we locked her up. Bitch.
A map will always help those who are stuck.
Alright, yeah, so another thing about Mr. Freeze. Originally, he was supposed to appear in this game, but, Alright, better read his bio. But there wasn't really enough time to put him in, so I do know he appears in the sequel. Victor Fries was a brilliant cryogenicist whose beloved wife Nora was struck by a fatal degenerative disease. She was placed in suspended animation while obsessively searching for a way to cure her. But the corporations that funded her research and Nora's life pulled the plug, triggering an accident that transformed Fries' body into a cold-blooded that must be kept below zero. And all temperature, he will die. Wielding a number of freezing weapons, he bears a protective armor that in his quest to somehow bring back his lovely wife and avenge her fate, which he partly holds the Batman responsible for. Yeah. Something I know. If circumstances were different, he could have been a hero, but sadly, it's not the case.
Victor has been in isolation since the attack on the guard last week. As I wait for him to be brought up to me, I have had time to review his notes. I am increasingly worried he cannot be cured. He has no empathy for his victims. Deep down, I believe he views all of us as potential victims.
Doc, are you okay?
What's happening?
It's Zaz. He broke out of isolation. He's gone.
Oh, God!
Don't worry, Doc. You're in the safest place. He's definitely left the island.
Of course. But someone needs to alert the authorities. He'll need to kill again. Do you understand me? Needs to. Oh, no. He's gone after Dr. Cassidy. Hello? Sarah, it's Gretchen. Listen to me. Hold on. There's someone at the door. Sarah! Do not answer the door. Can you hear me? Do not answer the door. It's Zaz. He's free.
And you're about to get crazy! Yeah, this kind of reminds me of that one serial killer robot from Futurama. The one that always goes crazy! If anyone knows the name of the guy, let me know in the comments. I just call him serial killer robot because that's what he pretty much is. A serial killer robot. Who loves to go crazy! God, Futurama was a classic. And the Hulu series is actually not bad from what I watched of it anyway. So, yeah, something that kind of was depressing.
island changed little over the years. Its reputation was in tatters, but I vowed to fix it. As the buildings were rebuilt, I saw the future. A bright, wonderful future.
Yeah, Doctor. Will you shut up? Joke's on you. I need everything I need. One last finger for you, and we're off. Yeah, that looked like something else kind of depressing for me. What has 4 walls, 2 sides?
But between you and me, I'm aiming for the A grade. Just got to mix it.
An XDA, 1 XDA, District Attorney. District Attorney was one of Batman's strongest odds, Gotham, until a criminal threw acid in his face, hideously scarring him. His wound, now fractured beyond his psyche, is reborn as a schizoid criminal mastermind obsessed with duality. His former good luck charm, a 2-headed silver dollar, was damaged on one side of the attack. And Dent has seized the reflection of his half-scarred visage. He flips to the side of the fate of his victims. Despite Batman's efforts to avoid value, Dent is consumed by fixation on chance. His crimes are designed by philosophy. Not bad. And then there's like... And now that one robot chicken sketcher is like, yeah, we get to... We gotta use straws. And he like, all the time, they like start to go like, no, I'm 3-face, 4-face, no, I'm 5-face. Yeah, back to this. So basically, someone on Discord fronted me, like, they had the same first name as a certain person from the past. And I got my hopes up because I thought they were that person. And I just assumed they got hacked again. It wasn't. It was just an artist that was asking for a commission.
Another one? Can it be? No, there's no way.
Big ventriloquist? Oh, soon orphans were pressed. Morrison sent to Blackgate Prison. There he encountered the puppet Scarface. And he prompted a man to observe the puppet. 200 are sufferable. Scarface is directing a series of crimes, so Wesker believing he is simply acting.
Can't find them all. It's impossible.
Yeah, I even like asked if this person was like play like similar things like what my old friend had in no, and this isn't like the first time somebody like tried to convince me that way, but I even told him basically somebody on that same server, which I'm not gonna say the name of, And I also feel like there's a good chance this person might be scamming. And for trust reasons, I'm not even gonna like promote them because I don't want to get people.
Jack, we're seeing that all access to the island has been restricted. Police and state troopers are manning checkpoints. That's correct. The island is effectively Thank you, Jack. We'll bring you more as it happens. As Jack said, we do not know for certain, but it appears Batman may have been killed in the breakout attempt. Stay on this channel for the latest news. Now, back to the scheduled program.
And I even told them like to not ask commissions like that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go find riddles. Oh, it's Pacer Texas, not Batman. Oh yeah, right. So there's some drama going on with a channel I used to watch, The Completionists. So for those that don't know the story, basically, The Completionist runs like a charity thing, and
So, you found it at last. What have you been doing with your time?
apparently it was revealed that the money that he was donating like had not been donated since. Um, since like its inception of this in 2014. Yeah, a lot of people like were very not happy about about Gerard kind of like lying to his fan, like feeling like he pocketed the money. And I feel like the drama could have actually been avoided altogether if it weren't for like one other thing. And I remember the drama he had with Greg. Uh, yeah, if you don't remember this, basically, so in the early days up until 2015, the completion was co-hosted by Gerard and a guy named Greg. I don't know Greg's last name. Greg would often play like the funny, annoying guy that would appear in his videos. But Gerard and Greg had like a nasty falling out, which resulted in Greg leaving the channel. However, 2 years later, Greg filed like a lawsuit, went on and threatened legal action against Gerard for keeping the videos of the older episodes up. Basically, it was an ultimatum. Either take down the videos or face legal action. Gerard ended up going with the former. And there's like a new series called The Completionist New Game Plus where he just recompletes those games. And I haven't really watched. I don't watch The Completionist anymore, but I feel bad for Gerard. Like, and maybe we'll joke that pretty much every member of Normal Boots is destined to go through drama of some form or another. I mean, Pro Jared. If PBG went through drama, let me know in the comments. And I think the only one that hasn't, well, yet anyway, might. Did you know gaming? The only drama they had done was well, they're sponsored videos.
Residents of Joker Asylum. Some of our critics have crashed upon the earth. When I say we, I mean you, psycho. Word of warning. Anyone sees a dribbling fool, make just burn like a kid.
Oh yeah, another thing I happened. I actually saw a
Before you ring that
me and my dad. So basically, me and my dad had to leave like, the house. My mother's like friends because my mother was having like a book club night or something with the gal pals. Woo woo. God, I feel like that one gay friend, right now. But so my dad decided to see the movie. We saw Hunger Games, Songbird, and Ballad of Songbird, or whatever it's called. The Hunger Games prequel. That was an origin story for Snow. I liked it. But my biggest complaint is the pacing. Especially the third act. My But when it got to the crowd, when like official solidified Snow's transition from like being like a well-meaning guy to like to the cruel person dictator that he ends up becoming, I could hear Odio's. I would hear. You can tell. I would hear Odio's theme from Live Alive that goes. Also, where the hell were why were there not more psychopaths in District 12? I'm telling you. Yeah, no wonder District 12 didn't have many wins in the Hunger Games. There were not as many psychos. Yeah, all the tributes were treated like shit back to because it was like a prequel, God mind you. And apparently, 5 of the tributes died before the games began proper. One was, of course, done by act. One was, of course, like basically, this Hunger Games like was done back when like before when they started doing mentors, and Snow was the one that mentored for District 12's girl, whose name I can't remember. Also, Peter Dinklage was in the movie. I'm like, I was not expecting him. They're corpses! And they're playing poker! But, yeah, like when she was like walking up, I don't know like if volunteering as tribute was a thing back then. But where the fuck were the psychos? And I know there's like some rules about other districts like not being allowed to train for the Hunger Games. It's secret. But that doesn't. But are there rules about having mentally unhinged kids in the districts either? The only thing I kind of remember was there being a person with Down syndrome. And as for the fashion, there was clearly not... since of course was passed, the fashion was nowhere near as flamboyant. Though there was a magician. There was a magician. Like a guy like a trained magician, and he was like my favorite character in the whole film. Yeah, there was definitely not a gay person, because as we all know, no one is more fashionable than the gays. I'm going to hell. Oh, no, wait. I already am in hell. The Scarecrow's gas break down the...
Asylum Titan program so far exceeded all expectations. Unprecedented demand, I have declared it mandatory for all members of my staff. After detecting operated with the Titan formula. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, question.
Stories of mutations.
How is Batman's,
Those really don't happen too often.
cape glide if there's a tear in it? Yeah, speaking of Hunger Games stuff, something I found hilarious about the Hunger Games, like Catching Fire, the second movie. There was a scene, basically some girl like had like to strip down. And here's the funny part. The hotel wasn't closed for filming. It was still operating at the time. So that means people that saw got a free look. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Oh yeah, and even funnier, once they were like filming, like when the elevator made a stop, a hotel employee was like outside nearby, like doing his job, and he actually was playing like the girl stripped down, like couldn't stop laughing, like. Yeah, I'm hope I might ask later, like with my family, like I go to my grandparents' lake house. I don't know if I'm gonna fit that to the lore. Yeah, another game I want to try and let's play. Shut up and jam guide in chapter 1 of the Hoop Saga.
These are the private notes of Dr. Young. Heightened is a success. Even my funding woes have been solved after the unexpected donation from Mr. White. Joker has also shown a remarkable interest in the possibility of a cure. Once the protein bonding process is finalized...
Yeah, does Two-Face appear in these games?
Dr. Young, you ready?
Oh, yes, come in.
You'll hurt my feelings, Doc. Keeping me waiting like that.
Sit down. You can leave us.
You sure?
We're fine.
Yeah, so another little funny little piece of trivia. So, Harvey Dent, his Two-Face before he became Two-Face, actually appeared, like, was played by Billy D. Williams, who played Lando in Star Wars. Yeah, he's not the only, yep, Hamill isn't the only Star Wars Star Wars alumni to appear in Batman. And he was interested in playing the character, playing Two-Face in like a sequel or something, but that didn't happen. Instead, a white guy. I don't know who played him in the Batman Forever, and the Schumacher one. I know Jim Carrey was the Riddler, but that's it. I like the car. Chicks dig the car. This is why Superman works alone. Or George Clooney. We accidentally replaced your heart with an avocado, and you only have like 3 minutes to live. Hmm? Oh, yeah, surprisingly, to my shock, my Let's Play of Danganronpa Another has been making the rounds. I mean, I know it's a very niche game, but I've been getting comments and everything. And I'm very just glad about how Xenogears turned out, even if y'all kind of know how mentally draining that LP was. Badass. And male bat nips. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for Joel Schumacher. I mean, he has openly apologized for how bad Batman and Robin was. And now he's dead. What question? Was Schulberger ever like a good filmmaker in general? Let me know in the comments. I mean, the only film I think I know he did was a film called St. Elmo's Fire, which I heard like has these, and The Lost Boys, which to my knowledge are like at least decent films. And good hands, everybody. I do not watch many films these days. Yeah, somebody even pointed out how like how spoilery like the third thumbnail was.
I thought I made them easy to find. I guess not.
I've been a fool. Joker was behind it all. He's Jack White. He gave me the money, pulled the strings to release Bane. I might not have seen it. He's blackmailing me. He has a crazy plan to create an army of monsters. I want out, but... Hello? Hello? Dr. Young's office.
Please call for Mr. White.
What?
Hello, Doc. We need to talk.
I'm not doing it, Joker. Do you hear me? Wait. How did you get access to a phone?
Oh, yes. Sorry, Doc. Have to split. I hate small, confined spaces. Reminds me of my childhood.
Another lie?
No, I certainly do. Let's not get distracted with details. Oh, and I want my money.
Back the money. I don't want it.
Do I look like I care about money? I just want my monster.
Yeah, people are not gonna be like what I'm gonna be saying about Kinji.
Won't be funny.
Is that right, Kinji? Do you need to remind me of my upbringing? Said Topham. Yeah, and there's a lot of things I kind of regret that LP, like mainly just the rushingness of it. Maybe in a year probably next year I'll try and do it again. Yeah. Especially the fifth act. If you guys don't remember, basically in there was like a weird glitch that was going on in chapter 5 that went on in chapter 5. And
Do know how to read a map, don't you, detective?
I had no idea how to fix it. Basically, the text box would like float like over where it normally is, and sometimes would disappear. Also, I couldn't open the menu item. That, and even then, there was like I was in a bit of a hurry to get that LP done because I had to go somewhere the next day, and I didn't want to. And I was worried if I didn't complete it, I would forget about the game. Yeah, and then there was like one I saw. If you're on the guy who translated the first game's Discord server, you might have noticed that I may have basically. I mean, you guys all knew me because I already knew the killer was Kinji because well, for one, I knew there was it was gonna be a priest, but the motives I thought were different because you guys all know I thought he was a God-loving man who loved, who who killed a girl that represented science and a guy that represented the law because God needed him. Not, and yeah, I was just still in just such denial that he was just this nice priest that, as guys know, I pretty much just accused the guy of being a pedophile. Because I just could not forgive the guy for killing Best Girl Kanata. But basically, as I also know, of course, to kind of have the running gag of him secretly being related to Albert Simon from Shadow Hearts. Who, reminder, is her top of half Thomas the Tank Engine. There was a shark that was asking me if I knew who her Beyonce is. But then Batman. But basically, I made a thumbnail that was like of Kinji's head on Sir Topham Hatt from Thomas the Tank Engine. And Zeph was like, yeah, fam, use it. 10 out of 10. And I even posted on the Dingarappa another Discord, and they thought it was the Monopoly guy. Mr. Pennybags, whatever his name is. Before his niece tried to girl boss him.
I'm losing patience. You're cheating. You must be.
You're using a gun, aren't you? If I'm correct, that's what he does say. Yeah, I apologize. This episode like just me exploring things, but this is literally me whenever I play open world games. My ADHD ass is like, yeah. But don't worry, as you guys all know, Kenji is no longer my practice dummy. After Sean left. Yeah, I should probably bring this up right now. So, as I'm sure you all know, at the end of Kenji's trial, I found out there were some angels at the church that Kenji worked at.
New brick, metal, and paint covered old wounds. Fresh blood was injected into the body. Bright new minds came, and all swore to uphold our promises. We all knew we were the ones to fix this city, and the city would thank us.
A bunch of high school students locked in a school together would have solved that one. Yeah, I might even try Riddler.
There is no way you are doing this alone. Who's helping you?
Oracle. But I'd rather with myself. Oh, yeah, I'll try to see later.
I should pick up Harley Quinn's trail. I can't waste any time in finding the Titan production plant.
What the hell was that thing? No idea. Joker's cooking something up there. Yeah, and it don't smell good. Thinks he's got us. I'll shoot you in the face. Gonna blow your freaking head off!
I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I love saying that. Oh yeah, that's like something else I kind of know. Yeah, if you can't tell, that hint is meant to be a reference to to the Mad Hatter, who I do think knows, to my knowledge, does appear in the sequel.
What are you doing?
I'm Batman.
I'll cover the door. Hold up, I'm coming with you. What the? Come on, cut me down. You're escape from over there. Come on, where are you? Ah, the hell with this!
I'm Batman!
I'm moving round it.
Can guards kill me from up here?
Kill you.
Really? He beat you all. Again. What does it take? An army of monsters?
Yeah, there's a Mad Hatter villain. And if I'm correct, he also appears in the sequel alongside Mr. Freeze. Yeah, also, Alfred's underappreciated. I may just say that now. The guy that helped out Bruce during his, like, when his parents were gone. Being a cool, badass butler type guy. And also, props to the actor that played him. That played... Oh yeah, here they are. Obsessed with from a young age, Lewis Carroll's book Alice Adventures in Wonderland. Jer's Tech, expert hypnotist, embraced the illusion that he was the incarnation of a character of the story, the Mad Hatter. Using his skills for mesmerism, the Mad Hatter committed many crimes off the thing around the book. That inspired him and his love for hats and headgear. He's a TF2 player! Going so far as to implant his hats with mind control chips to amplify his hypnosis skills. Above all the headgear, he converts Batman's code to Carol, stopping nothing to acquire the hat. and now, Alright, let's continue going on.
You need to stop this now, before it goes too far.
Stop. But everyone's dying to see what I do next.
Let him go now.
Really? Okay, if you say so, then.
How many guards have died in this game?
You really need to speed things up, Bats. At this rate, you'll never catch me.
I need to shut down power to this room.
Yeah. Is the Mad Hatter a Silver Age villain? Thomas Wayne was a gifted surgeon, heir to the Wayne fortune, dedicated his philanthropy as such to medicine. He and his wife Martha were well known and respected among Gotham. Martha Wayne shared her husband's charitable nature, and was dedicated to her son Bruce's upbringing. She was well regarded in Gotham City social circles and helped lavish charity balls in Wayne Manor. Their tragic murder at the hands of a desperate burglar, Joe Chill, in Gotham's crime area, shook the city to its core and led to an urban blight. And also inspired their son Bruce to become Batman. Wow, five issues in, and that's when he became Batman.
Stop, please! I'm not important. I can't help you. You're lucky the boss don't want you hurt too bad. Said something about you being the perfect bait. Don't get it. You're nothing special. Who's gonna save you?
Yeah, and just in case someone...
It's the bat! Finish him off, Batman!
Falcon kick! Knee of justice!
Free, Batman! Thanks. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I eat punks like these for breakfast. What were they doing in here?
The ones that weren't hitting me went over there and started doing something to the power controls. I have no idea what they were doing.
Patient interview. Pamela Lillian Isley, November 12th, 11:33 a.m. Good morning, Pamela. How are you today?
Fine. Today,
Looks like Joker has booby-trapped this control box. This is going to be tougher than before, but it's a risk I'll need to take.
Among Us.
My map will help you, Batman.
Huh.
I'll stay here. The Joker's men may try to retake the generator.
Looks like I've cut the power to the generator ahead.
stepping over the corpses of all those innocent citizens. It's going to be glorious, so I can't wait.
I'm gonna end the episode here. Sorry about all this Bugsy stuff. See ya.